Ladies and gentlemen, this is the role of the Secretary Area Development Manager on Poverty Alleviation. The case of Nikom Kamsoi District by Mr. Chai Sit Suwarnachot, Sheriff of Nikom Kamsoi District, Mukdahan Province, Thailand. The research supported by PMUA, the Program Management Unit on Area-Based Development, running by the MUKCC Mukdahan Community College under MACI, the Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation. We would like to thank you, the International Poverty Reduction Center in China, for inviting us to be here. Context of Mukdahan Province: the population 353,174 people, and the area size about 4,000 kilometers square. There are 7 districts, 52 sub-districts, 526 villages, and 33 communities. The GDP in 2022 is about $783 million, and the GDP per capita is about $1,927. Mukdahan is located on the East-West Economic Corridor, route number 9, that starts from the city of Molameng in Myanmar, passing through the Mesot district of Tak Province in Thailand to the second Friendship Bridge of Mukdahan, connects to Laos, and continue to Lao Bao Special Economic Zone Vietnam, Da Nang Port, go up to southern China, the high Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Regions of Nanning. From the research, the development of the Border Strategic Research Area with a model of collaborative governance of poverty alleviation and social mobility. The case of Mukdahan Province. Concept idea: inclusive provincial discussions, phase 1 on the year 2020 to 2022 by Dr. Thivakon Laolisha and others. We found that the first, lack of water system management for agriculture. The second, lacking of the technology for agricultural production and marketing. Third, career and income instability. Fourth, right in land and land use accessing. Fifth, lack of new skills and knowledge at work. And sixth, unemployment during the COVID-19 pandemic. The result of the survey and verification of the work in 7 sub-districts of Nikom Kamsoi, we found the number of poor at 752 households, 3,131 people. We classify poor household into 4 groups: absolute poor, debt poor, sensitive poor, and not poor, which is this one is inclusion of poor. From the research, we found that the lowest social capital, because the poor are not members of any group, even government and private organization. So there is no group of enterprises at all. But after we run out the work, they have started the Poverty Alleviation Mulberry Enterprise. The other lowest are economic capital and natural capital, which inaccessible using for their living. The structure of Poverty Alleviation Administration of Thailand, from the top is the national level, then the provincial level and the district level. The district sheriff is chairperson of the District Poverty Alleviation Administration Center, co-worker working with others. The roles of district sheriff: poverty alleviation, facilitator of data survey and verification. The sheriff has facilitated joint verified or poor survey following the policy from the national level and changed the new policy focusing on the target group. Go visit them, control, follow up, get to know the results. Set up the village forum with the networking such as the village volunteers, the village headman, sub-district administrative organization. Referral of the poor through multiple dimensions. The sheriff done the transportability by helping referral of the poor to the other organization, both public sector and private sector, supported them to access the state welfare. The design and support the provincial poverty alleviation models. The sheriff helped the survey team to design the poverty alleviation model, supported them, and worked together. Poverty alleviation by collective land management. The villagers, they didn't have the land, so they come to make a plot together, and the sheriff lead the state land to solve this problem. So this is really important to role by the district sheriff to let the poor household come to use the land. The pro-poor value chain. From upstream, midstream, downstream to outcome, to find separately the key stakeholders, what up to their skills, who is the platform manager. Let the poor household get in each step. In the upstream, the sheriff lead the poor households at the beginning, 147 households, to grow the mulberry trees in their houses and in the land of the collective land management cooperative with the key stakeholders, upskill the poor to produce good quality mulberries. For the midstream, the sheriff manage support the group, lead the district community development, the district agriculture, the self-sufficient settlement office to support them for the knowledge and budget. For the downstream, the sheriff leads the poor to develop making the processing products from mulberries, finding big buyer, and do the business matching to oversee. About the collaboration, governance, and integrated community approach, the sheriffs use the concept of collaborative thinking with a multilateralism as the poverty platform to lead the end role, empowering them to drive to remove people from poor households through this process, lead the stakeholder to work together to lead good relationship, to keep the good relationship and strongly trust to each other. What changes? Help the poor to get more income, improve their quality of life. For example, build and prepare the houses and others. Data and information utilization for poverty alleviation and social mobility. Collective action for increasing social capital. To stimulate, to motivate, and empowering them, change their mindset to work hard for their family. Nikom Kamsai districts has become a learning space such as human capital development, upskill, reskill, technology, and innovation in mulberry cultivation, mulberry processing, and marketing. Restoration of local wisdom. And the policy changes both provincial and national level. The sheriff policy is one government officer taking care of one poor household. Does anyone have any questions? Please feel free to ask. Thank you for your attention.